Spiel. You talk, we listen. What is Spiel? Spiel is basically an idea that me and three other people came up with at this event called Morgan Hackathon. It was an event where we would come up with innovative ideas and try to apply them within 24 hours. Of course, the complete idea can't be actually completed within 24 hours because there's so much detail to it, but at least we were able to get a start to something that might be a new breaking site. And basically, this is a quick logo that I made up to, represent what our site is, our site. And basically, Spiel is like a social video chat site. And it's completely different than all other video chat sites out there. So many people are probably saying video chat site, there's plenty of those out there. I bet I can find one that's exactly the same, but this is a completely different site. What Spiel is working on is its goal, its objective is to try to get people to become better speakers and better listeners, and it's trying to deviate people from, focusing on social sites that are text-based, where in order for you to communicate with people, you gotta text them and etc. And you can send these notes and all that. And it's basically like you're hiding behind a profile. With Spiel, you're you, and you have to be you, and that's how it works. And what it's doing is trying to get you as well to meet new people and get out of your comfort zone, and basically just be able to network and communicate with people. And what it does is it gives you two options to be a spieler or to be a listener, and you have three options of chat rooms you can enter. Three main options, I should say. A random option where basically you're randomly paired up with somebody and you guys can discuss anything you choose to. You have a topic chat room where basically you can look into the topic feed and you can find a topic you want to speak upon, and you will get paired up with either a spieler or a listener, where depending on what you chose to be, and you can talk about that topic that you wanted to talk about. And then the third one is personal. Personal basically meaning if you have an issue or something you want to talk about that's important going on in your life, you can get matched up to listen to or speak to a professional or expertise in that area. So basically, that's the main basis of the site. And what makes this site even better is just the security clearance of it. Basically, to even be able to video chat with somebody, try to prevent all vulgarness as much as possible, we have a facial recognition screen where basically you have to have your face into the screen on the webcam before it even opens up for you to see the other person. And as soon as you do that, then if you deviate your face away from that little area that your face is supposed to be, it will close the video screen to make sure that you're not trying to do anything you shouldn't be doing. And another perk about the site that we're gonna have included is you have 15-minute intervals, 15 being the minimum amount of time you can chat, an hour being the greatest amount of time you can chat, and of course you can always leave early. And that's how it works. So you have structured times. What we want Spiel to be is not a dating site, but we want it to be a site where you just talk, you become a better speaker and you become a better listener. That's what we want it to be. We don't want it to be a dating site where you're trying to meet and talk to these people and meet up with them and all that. Of course you might gain relationships eventually, but the main basis of it is to get you, like I said, to be a better speaker as well as listener. And we came up with a site, and this is the site right here. Now let me show you from the home page. Basically, this is our site. We took a template offline and basically just started creating the meat of the site from that template. And we have our home page where it says welcome to Spiel, and you can sign up. If you choose to sign up, this is the sign up page where you can put your information in so you can log into your account, and then you would just hit login, and then you'll be able to log into your account. I was already logged in, so I can already go through this stuff. And this is the dashboard right here. This is what you would show up to once you log in, to be able to choose what you want to choose. You'll be able to choose whether you want to be a spieler or you want to be a listener. And you know, it will show you what spiels you're active in as far as sessions. It will ask you, do you want to start a private session, and etc. So you know, you just got a whole bunch of options that you can work with. You know, and then we have the about page where it tells you what we're about. You know, this is definitely the page to come look at if you're trying to be really curious of the details of what, you know, Spiel really is. And then we got the account, and this is basically the profile of your Spiel account. You know, got your information, your picture of you, bio, you know, popular Spielers that you've you know, spoken with or listened to, I should say. It has a rating here, and basically the rating involves, you know, how good of a listener you are, or how good of a speaker you are, and depending on how good you are, people would want to rate you. It also depends upon how many times you've spoken to people or listened to people, and you know, that's what the rating is based upon. And it's just to give you some of the sense of, you know, you're progressing as becoming a better speaker or listener, because people are acknowledging that they're appreciating, you know, how you pay attention to what they have to say, or, you know, how you give them advice about something. And, you know, here's the amount of conversations you have, the spiel count, you know, how many times you've talked, and how many times you listen, you know, how many times you've been rated upon those things. So, you know, basically this is just the meat of the site. The site is actually up and running. It's more than just a code, you know, and it's just, you know, this is just, like I said, this is the fluff. Like, this is just the wireframe of the site. There's so much more going into it. Like I said, we're going to be able to enable video chatting as soon as possible, and then it's just endless things you can do with this site. You know, we can take it into an educational perspective, you know, and try to, you know, be able to have teachers and students be able to have sessions, you know, visually off of tablets and etc. with this site and all that eventually. So, you know, it was a great idea that our group came up with, and, you know, we're really looking to try to bring this Spiel to a whole nother level.